So the part of the course that has resonated with me the most so far was the social institutions and how they form social identity. Once we started discussing the social institutions, it made me think about the social institution that I'm a part of and how it helped me shape my own identity. And when I think about the social institution I'm part of, I tend to think of the community I live in. So it's Cicero and the high school I went to, which was Morton West. And once I start to think about how it helps shape the person that I am, it kind of changed how I view myself a little bit. It kind of made me feel a little inferior before I started reading in about the social institution and how it helped shape my own identity. I used to think I was unique and I contained traits that a lot of people don't have. But then I started looking at myself and started comparing it to people in the past. And it kind of made me feel like I'm not that special at all because there's nothing that I did that someone hasn't already done. And that's, I guess, it made me change the way I view myself a lot. And however, that kind of made me feel a little depressed. I can use this information really well because I can use that to compare with people around my community and I can help better understand them even more. So a past assignment that I got really emotional with was in my English 102 class, and it had to do with police militarization and how police contain weapons and they use those against civilians and they don't really need to use those weapons. And that resonated with me because I was able to relate that topic because I could remember in the past a situation where a police officer pulled out a weapon and they didn't need to use it. So a couple of years ago, I think I was about maybe 17 or 16. I was at the beach with my family, and we were just having a good time playing music, playing volleyball, and we were grilling and cooking out. And I guess there was a family next to us that was also having a get together, and they had complained about the music that we were playing. I guess it was mainly due to the profanity we were using, the music had, and how loud it was. So they called the police on us to report us. And when the police officers got there, they told us to turn down the music and that we need to shut down the whole picnic that we were having. And then my family were being real calm. They were like, "Oh, it's all right. We're just playing music. We're having fun." But the police officers didn't want to hear it. So in order for my family to move or turn down the music, another officer came out and they brought out an AK-47 just to intimidate us to keep the music down. And I thought that was a little excessive. And that's one of the reasons why I was able to resonate with the information so well in the past, because I too can relate with other civilians that have encountered situations where police officers used excessive force or they used weapons where they didn't need to use it at all. And that's kind of a topic that I wanted to go into in this course is why do police have the need to use weapons or excessive force against civilians? And oftentimes they go too far and can become very abusive. And so